Archie's nanny spill. Meghan broke plates after Palace announced Kate is getting new title. Jealousy. The British royal family has long been a source of fascination and scrutiny, but recent revelations have cast an unflattering spotlight on Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. According to a shocking account from Archie's former nanny, Meghan allegedly unleashed a furious outburst upon learning that Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, was being granted a prestigious new title. Reports describe the Duchess as overcome with jealousy, accusing the royal institution of favoritism. This alleged incident, which reportedly involved smashed plates and heated words, paints a picture of a woman deeply embittered by her perceived treatment within the royal household. The claim, coming from someone close to the Sussexes during their time in the royal fold, adds to the growing narrative of Meghan's contentious relationship with the monarchy. While the Duchess of Sussex has consistently positioned herself as a victim of palace politics and media persecution, this new revelation suggests a more complex, and perhaps less sympathetic, side to her story. Could jealousy and ambition have been driving forces behind her public grievances? Let's delve into the details of this account and explore what it might reveal about Meghan's character and her behavior behind closed doors. The alleged incident reportedly unfolded shortly after the palace formally announced that Kate Middleton, the wife of Prince William, would assume the title of Princess of Wales. This title, previously held by the late Princess Diana, carries immense historical and emotional weight within the royal family and among the British public. For Meghan, who had already stepped back from royal duties with Prince Harry, the announcement seemed to reignite old grievances about her place within the monarchy. According to the nanny's account, Meghan's reaction was anything but composed. Upon hearing the news, she allegedly erupted in anger, accusing the royal family of sidelining her and favoring Kate. It wasn't just words, either. Reports claim that plates were thrown and shattered in the Sussex household, leaving staff members stunned and scrambling to calm the situation. This dramatic response, if true, underscores the depth of Meghan's frustration and raises questions about her capacity to handle the pressures of royal life. While Meghan has often spoken about the difficulties of living under the royal spotlight, this alleged response suggests that her grievances may have been as much about personal rivalry as systemic issues. The contrast between Meghan's reported reaction and Kate's steady ascent within the royal ranks is stark, highlighting the growing divide between the two duchesses. To understand the context of Meghan's alleged outburst, it's important to consider her history within the royal family. From the moment she married Prince Harry in 2018, Meghan was thrust into a world governed by strict protocols and deeply entrenched hierarchies. Unlike Kate, who had years to gradually acclimate to royal life, Meghan faced instant scrutiny as a biracial American actress entering one of the world's most traditional institutions. However, Meghan's difficulties seem to have gone beyond mere adaptation. Reports from palace insiders suggest that she struggled to accept her position within the royal hierarchy, particularly in relation to Kate. While Kate, as the wife of the future king, was always destined for a more prominent role, Meghan reportedly felt sidelined and undervalued. This sense of injustice was allegedly a recurring theme during her time in the UK, fueling tensions between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. The nanny's recent account adds a new layer to this narrative, suggesting that Meghan's frustrations may have manifested in more dramatic ways than previously known. If true, her reaction to Kate's new title could be seen as a culmination of years of resentment and rivalry. The prince's decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to the United States was, according to critics like Fassbender, a direct affront to the family that had supported him throughout his life. The subsequent public revelations about private family matters, including tensions with Prince William and King Charles III, only deepened the divide. Fassbender's remarks highlighted the perception that Harry's actions, while framed as a quest for independence, were ultimately driven by external influences that prioritized fame and financial gain over familial bonds. Another point of contention that indirectly surfaced during Fassbender's critique was Meghan's apparent focus on Hollywood. After leaving the royal family, Meghan and Harry signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, projects that further distanced them from their royal roots. Fassbender's comments seem to underscore the belief that Meghan, a former actress, had always harbored ambitions of returning to the entertainment industry, and that her marriage to Harry provided the perfect platform to do so. Critics argue that Meghan's Hollywood ventures have come at a cost. Instead of elevating the couple's narrative, projects like their Netflix docuseries and Harry's memoir have been criticized for being overly self-indulgent and damaging to their relationships with the royal family. Fassbender's remarks on The Graham Norton Show appeared to align with this perspective, suggesting that Meghan's priorities were less about supporting her husband and more about building a brand that thrived on controversy. Fassbender's biting critique also touched on the theme of isolation. Since leaving the royal family, Harry has frequently spoken about his struggles with mental health and the challenges of stepping away from the monarchy. However, Fassbender's comments hinted at a darker interpretation, that Harry's isolation was less about finding freedom and more about being cut off from the people who truly cared for him. This narrative has been echoed by royal commentators who believe that Meghan's influence has created a wedge between Harry and his family. Fassbender's remarks suggested that Harry's current situation, a life far removed from the royal fold, was not one of his own making but the result of manipulation. It's a perspective that has gained traction among those who view Meghan as a divisive figure, one who has capitalized on Harry's vulnerabilities to further her own agenda. The aftermath of Fassbender's comments was predictably explosive. Social media was ablaze with debates over whether his remarks were justified or overly harsh. While some praised Fassbender for speaking candidly, others criticized him for airing such strong opinions on a public platform. Regardless of where one stands, it's clear that his comments struck a chord, reigniting a broader conversation about Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and the choices they've made since stepping away from royal life. The tension in the studio was palpable as Harry attempted to defend himself, but Fassbender's words had already landed their blow. The actor's unapologetic stance left little room for rebuttal. And the audience's reaction suggested that many shared his sentiments. For Harry, the evening was a stark reminder of how polarizing his choices have been, and how deeply they've divided public opinion. Michael Fassbender's confrontation with Prince Harry on The Graham Norton Show was not just a moment of television drama, it was a reflection of the broader controversies surrounding Harry and Meghan's departure from royal life. Fassbender's pointed remarks, while controversial, tapped into a sentiment that has persisted since the couple's exit, that their actions have caused irreparable damage to the royal family and that Meghan's influence has been more damaging than beneficial. Whether one agrees with Fassbender or not, his comments have reignited a conversation that shows no signs of dying down. As Harry and Meghan continue to navigate their lives outside the royal spotlight, the question remains, at what cost has their freedom come? And in the court of public opinion, will they ever truly find redemption?